What's going good, you guys? It is now officially week 2 of the 2015 NFL season. So your boy here did pretty well. 11 games, right? That's not too bad. It's 89.7% according to ESPN Pigskin Pick'em. But I just want to say screw you to the Philadelphia Eagles for making me buy into them. I knew I should have picked the frickin' Falcons. Anyways, so we move on to the Thursday night game, of course, prime time. You got the Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Both teams are 1-0 to start the season. AFC West matchup, big game. Peyton Manning, not looking good. At least last week he didn't look good against the Ravens. Here he faced another good defense, this time the Chiefs on the road. And this could be the regression of one Omaha, Papa John's. Peyton Manning, possibly. And the Kansas City Chiefs, once again, have shown that they don't like their wide receivers. Yes, they did the best Patriots impersonation from week 1. They threw nothing but the tight ends. And freaking Kelsey, thank God he's on my fantasy team. Anyways, so we move on to this game. I'm actually going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will beat the Broncos. Reason behind this is because, the Broncos, they didn't look all that impressive last week. I know, it's only 1 week. Relax, I know. It's 1 week. But I'm not sold. Peyton not looking good on Sunday. Only got like 4 games. 4 games. 4 days to recover since then. I don't know. I'm going with the Chiefs here. So next you got these Sunday games. First you start off with the Atlanta Falcons, who I should have picked. Versus going to the Giants. They're going to the G-Men. I'm actually going to go with the Giants here. Reason for that being, I don't think the Falcons are not a very good team on the road. Giants, usually when they face the Falcons, they do relatively well. And the Giants, they gave the final position, they basically gave that game to the Cowboys. So I think they're good enough to beat the Falcons, so I'm going to go with the Giants. Next, you got the New England Patriots. Yeah. Going to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Boy, headset gate. What is next? Is Rex Ryan going to say, the field goal post was a little wobbly? I think maybe Brady or Belichick may have, before the game, got some screwdrivers and started, screwing it up a bit so it wobbly so we couldn't hit a field goal. Is that Rex Ryan's going to be an excuse? Like, seriously, I'm a diehard Patriots fan, but my God, it's getting sick and freaking tired of every freaking week. Oh, it's a gate. Freaking, I'm surprised I didn't say anything about freaking it was raining. Oh, rain gate. Oh, it's the Patriots' fault that it was raining in Foxborough. Damn them! Seriously, this is stupid. Anywho, moving on to this game. Tyrod Taylor actually looked rather good, believe it or not, last week against the Colts. Rah, rah, rah. But, I don't know. Big test for him against the Patriots. And I'll admit, the Patriots defense didn't look all that great last week. I'll be realist here. They didn't look all that great. They are getting Legarian Blunt back. Gronk is looking like a mother effing beast. Brady still looks pissed off as hell. Edelman's still doing his thing. The defense, I think, can hold the Bills enough. It's going to be a very close game, I think. But I think the Patriots just edge out the Bills. So I'm going to go with the win with the Patriots. Next, you got the Arizona Cardinals going to Chicago and take on the Bears. My God, how bad is Jay Cutler? Hey, Bears fans, is he really worth that freaking much money? Hell no. Anyways, that being said, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Carson Palmer, as long as he stays healthy, he'll look good. I mean, he looked very good last week against the Saints team that's not good defensively. And the Bears, despite them historically are a good defensive team, last several years, no. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals. Next, you got the Chargers. Go Chargers, go. Go to Seattle. Go to Cincinnati. Take on the Bengals, pardon me. Chargers, nice comeback win against the Lions. Lions, basically, defense just gave up. They were tired enough. I don't think that'll happen this week, though. Because they're facing, obviously, a better defensive team. They're on the road. If this was a playoff game, I'd definitely go with the Chargers. But it's a regular season game. I'm going with the Bengals. So let's go with Cincinnati. Next, you got the Titans take on the Browns. How good did Marcus Mariota look last week? I'm telling you, I've been saying it from the beginning. James Winston or Marcus Mariota? I've been saying Mariota's a better quarterback. The problem with Mariota is the man needs to hold on to the freaking football if he's going to run with it. Alright, hold it to your freaking chest. My God, he almost fumbled it. That almost led to, was it a safety, I believe? Against the Bucks last week. My God. Anyways, the Browns, they just look bad against the Jets. And not because, oh, the Jets were great. No, the Jets were okay. The Browns were horrible. So I'm going to go with the Titans. Next, you have the Detroit. By the way, the Titans are in first place of the AFC South right now. Let that sink in. I know it's only week 1, past week 1, but come on. Next, the Detroit Lions going to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. I don't think I see the Lions losing 2 straight. The Vikings, they look disappointing on Monday Night Football. Carlos Hyde made them their bitch. All right, I'm just going to play it nice and simple there. He made them their bitch. Freaking Carlos Hyde. By the way, those 49ers jerseys were like the ugliest jerseys I've seen in forever. I'm sorry, the whole black and red. I don't care if you're a Niners fan. To me, that's just butt-ass ugly. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, the Adrian Peterson. I mean, I understand he could be rusty a bit, but my God. Anyways, Lions, I still think they're a better team, better offensive weapons, better quarterback. Vikings got the edge on the defense, but look how well that looked against Carlos Hyde last week, Monday Night Football. So, that being said, I'm going to go with the Lions. Next, you got the Rams going on the Redskins, taking on the Redskins in Washington. You remember when RG3 could have been a Ram? And Jeff Fisher's like, LOL, I'm a racist, so I'm not going with RG3. Yeah. Anyways, I'm kidding about the racist part before anyone takes that seriously. So the Rams put up the upset win against the Seahawks, and the Redskins, they suck. All right, Kirk Cousins sucks. Before anyone, the Dolphins fans go at me and say, "Oh, the Dolphins did great last week." The Dolphins were mediocre. All right, the Redskins had several times, including at the end of the game, at least twice, and Kirk Cousins like, "LOL, I don't know how to throw." So. I'm going with the Rams. Next, you got the Bucks going on the road to take on the Saints. Saints aren't the team that they thought they were back in the day compared to at home. But the Bucks suck. All right, how bad do they suck? Put it this way: Jameis Winston's probably gonna make the Saints defense look amazing. That's how bad freaking Jameis Winston's looking like these days. So I'm gonna go with the Saints. Who that? Pardon me. Fumbling over words like I'm freaking Adrian Peterson his rookie season. Next, you got the 49ers going on the road to take on the Steelers. For me, Steelers are still going to be at one more game without Le'Veon Bell. But the Steelers, they tried hard and they look pretty well. The 49ers, I'm not buying their system, especially now that they're going to be running the football more than passing it, because Kaepernick's like, LOL, I'm not that good at passing. But I'm going to go with Big Ben and company and the Steelers, so I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next, you got the Houston Texans going on the road to take on the Carolina Panthers. Supposedly, it's going to be a Hoyer or a Mallett. I know the Browns, they were thinking Manziel, but here with the Texans, it's either Mallett or Hoyer. To me, it doesn't matter. Both these guys suck. All right? Trust me, as a Patriot fan, I should know. Both these guys suck. Particularly Mallett. So, the Panthers, LOL, they got really no one to throw a football to, unless your name is Greg Olsen. But you know what? That Texans, if you look at their secondary in the corner position, it's breakable. So, I'll go with the Panthers. By the way, Cam Newton, run away from J.J. Watt as fast as possible. Next, you got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Raiders. By the way, have you guys seen that article of J.J. Watt supposed to be having a hard time finding a girlfriend? Why? Because you yell every 2 seconds? Oh my God! Like, seriously, calm down, dude. Off with the roars just a tad bit. Next, you have the Baltimore Ravens going to Oakland to take on the Raiders. My God, the Raiders suck. And speaking of sucking, Joe Flacco against the freaking Broncos. My God. Anyways, Raiders still suck. This is when Joe Flacco is going to make up from last week, so I'm going with the Ravens. Next, you got the Miami Dolphins going on the road to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars still not a good football team. Dolphins, they're going to look... Put it this way. I looked at the schedule for the next few games for the Dolphins. They're going to be like 4-0 or 5-0. And people are going to be like, oh my God, the Dolphins are 5-0. Yes, when you start off the season with an easy-ass schedule, that's what happens. Anyways, so the Dolphins, I can say they're going to beat the Jaguars. Next, you got the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Sunday night football. Actually, no, Sunday afternoon game, excuse me. Dallas goes to Philly. Dallas is going to be without Des Bryant for about 4 to 5 weeks. That's going to be a heartbreaker for them. I know they have Terrence Williams. I know they still have Mr. Reliable, Jason Witten. They got Cole Beasley, so he can fumble the football. And that running game's like non-existent. So they're going to Philly. The Eagles looked horrendously bad on Monday Night Football. I'm sorry, but I think the Eagles get their advantage here. I do think they get their advantage here, and I think it's a trap game for Dallas. I know it's only week 2, but I think this is kind of a trap game. So go with Philly. Then we go to the Sunday night game. Boy, we love seeing these two teams go at it. The Seattle Seahawks go to Green Bay, take on the Packers. Packers starting 1-0. Seahawks, of course. LOL, you gave it to Marshawn Lynch in a shotgun formation. Pete Carroll, how stupid are you, man? I know we're going to say, oh, Pete Carroll doesn't call the play calls of necessarily the team. No, but he hires the people in order to call the play calls for his team. Enough said. And didn't I tell you freaking Jimmy Graham was freaking Graham was not gonna freaking block? I told you. Everyone thinks I'm crazy saying that. Anyways, I think the Packers will win this game. Plain and simple. You know, James Jones, the revamp James Jones, ladies and gentlemen. He goes to the Raiders, he sucks, gets cut by the freaking Giants, and now he's back at home with the Packers, and it's the old James Jones. So anyways, so I'll go to the Packers. And last but not least, a Monday Night Football game. Oh my God. This is the Monday Night Football game? The Jets, Jets, taking out Andrew Luck, Caveman, Andrew Luck in Indianapolis against the Colts. I think this is when Andrew Luck gets his revenge after last week. He looked bad last week. This week, I think he'll do well. I know T.Y. Hilton's going to be guarded by Darrelle Revis. I know that happened last year when the Patriots were facing the Colts in Indianapolis, and Darrelle actually did pretty well covering T.Y. Hilton then. Will it be the same now? I have absolutely no idea. But I still think somehow, some way, it's going to be the classic prime time game for Andrew Luck where, you know, his team is down by 3. He makes the comeback, scores the game-winning touchdown the final minute or so of the fourth quarter. And Andrew Luck, Caveman himself. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my picks. What are your predictions? Comment down below. Subscribe if you have not. Follow me on Twitter. Links down in the description box as usual. And I'll see you on the flip side.